Hello, it's PJ, your Dream Mermaid, and today I'm doing a collective reading for all of the water signs. So this includes Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And I will be doing a series of these broken down into the elements until I can make sure I can reserve more time to do them for the individual signs. So I'm just cleansing the space because I've done one reading before this and I'm using the same cards but in different orders. So today, as mentioned, I'm doing a love reading for the water sign collective. So I'm going to start off a little with these. I was going to say start off a little different, but I do like these to sit on the table with the overall first message. So just bear with me while these sticky cards, no, that's too many, sorry Spirit, don't be greedy. We only want a couple or one, so please, there we go, we'll take those two. All right, so what have we got? Oh, actually it's three. So, oh, four. Okay, keeps surprising me. That's a little bit much, Spirit, but thank you. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. So when you start trying to force relationships, they tend to not happen. So let it happen naturally. Look inside yourself, examine what's causing you to feel this way. So I feel like for my water signs, you're caught up in your feelings a little bit. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So sounds like there's some new love coming in. Oh, look at those beautiful cards. Come on, stay there. Give thanks for blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all your heart truly desires. So oh, look at her, she's so pretty. So it's about, you know, letting the universe know. So in the reading I just did before, I had mentioned about changing the language from I hope things will happen to these things will happen. And you know, be really gentle on yourself and you know, just let that love come in. And I know that there's all these different conflicting things about loving yourself, and you know, if you can't love yourself, you know, how are you supposed to love someone else? For me, you know, I think that's a really harsh thing because sometimes we feel unlovable. So, but it's about you changing your energy in the sense of, sorry, my light just went off. I think the battery's gone flat on it. Oh no. It's about changing your energy. So trying to think some positive things about yourself. If you're feeling a little bit low, think about the things that you're grateful for. Okay, that light does not want to stay on, so I hope this is bright enough for you. It is the daytime and I do have the overhead light on, so I do apologize for those little flashing things. So anyway, I sort of waffled on then. Let's see what else we have to say. So these cards are by Chris Ann and they're all read in the upright. That card fell first, so I'm going to try and be mindful to put them in the order that they pop out. Come on. Nope. Oh dear. Oh, okay, let's see. All right, so if I flip these over, ooh, got the High Priestess, got the Moon. Ooh, some nice things. Oh, okay, righty. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. No, they're telling me don't worry about the bottom. Okay, so let's get these in order. So we've got the Ace of Inspiration, which is about the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is, it could be a new beginning with potentially a fire sign for those water signs out there. or it could be just about a bit of passion. So I do feel there is some passion coming in. We did have that romance on our little love oracle hearts. We've also got the Seven of Materials. So the Seven of Materials is the Seven of Pentacles. So it's about planting those seeds and harvesting and nurturing. So it's about nurturing what's coming in. I feel like I'm hearing it's about nurturing yourself a little bit. So there could be someone that's on your mind, and I feel like there is someone on your mind by looking at this Ace of Wands, Ace of Inspiration, the way her mind is out there. So I do read the energies of the cards and what stands out for me at the time. So sometimes I use the overall meaning of the cards, and sometimes I look at what the image is actually telling me. So I feel like it's about that nurturing. So nurturing yourself and thinking about that person on your mind. Then we've got the High Priestess. So the Priestess is about the divine feminine, and if you're a male, it's about you tuning into that feminine side of yours. I can never say that word, but it's about, you know, sort of maybe letting that little masculine down to allow for that feminine energy to come in. But you know, don't feel that you actually have to be a girl or a guy or whatever, or change who you are, but just being mindful of those energies that are present. So we've also got the moon. So the moon can be quite deceiving. The moon for me is about recharging and things like that. However, for the moon, for a lot of other people, it does mean about some deception coming in, not everything being what it seems. But I do feel like she's standing in her light. She's taking that energy from the moon. She's shifting what it is that's important to her, and she's really tuning into that full moon energy. So I feel like, you know, maybe it's about you going and grounding yourself and charging under that moonlight, or finding things that resonate for you. We've got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is about Six of Wands, I mean the Six of Swords, Voices of Swords. So in this particular case, I feel like she's letting go of the old her. Like she's sort of letting that person move on and go into her new journey, or his. Sorry, I keep saying her because I'm seeing a feminine energy on the card. So take it as it resonates. If you're a male, it could be that you're, you know, reflecting on your past, but, you know, letting, you know, moving into your future and letting things move on. We do have some absolute beautiful love coming in. There is going to be a celebration with the Four of Inspiration. So Four of Inspiration, Four of Wands. So it's about, you know, that channeling energy. Now, these beautiful feminines are actually sitting together in a collective, but you can see that they have those wands, they're channeling those four wands. So this card can also represent 1111. I'm not so much into numerology unless it's got a 12 in it, but that's a whole other story. However, for those of you that are looking for the sign, that 1111 is going to be the sign. Now, unfortunately, we do have the Three of Swords here, which can mean that there is a conflicting person in, or a conflicting energy. However, in this card, I feel like it's your own thoughts. So this overthinking could mean that, you know, you're your own worst enemy and you're actually talking yourself out of having that happiness. But it could also mean that there is a third party involved. So take it as it resonates to you. I do like to be really honest about my readings. Not everything can be perfect, but sometimes, you know, we get those messages where we need to hear those realities. So be mindful, there could be a third party, but it could also be that your own overthinking is actually causing you the grief, and you're not just letting those things flow, like we had said with these cards up here. So I am going to use these cute little cards that followed me around the store until I finally picked them up to come home with me. I was shopping in a crystal store with my friend, and these cards kept falling off the shelf, and even though we had put them back up, they did fall again. So I was just like, okay, I guess you guys are coming home with me. And they're actually got a really beautiful mischievous energy to them. As you can see, they jump out of my hand, but they're really nice to shuffle. So those of you that are readers, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So we have the Two of Cups. So there is definitely love coming in. We've got the Page of Crystals. So the Page of Crystals is the, oh my goodness, they would be the Page of, oh my goodness, my brain has just gone dead. Pentacles. So there's a gift coming in. We've also got the Tower. So there's going to be something that's going to be quite a big change. But change is always a good thing. It can be quite abrupt though. So, you know, this person that's coming in is going to change your life. We do also have the Judgment. So, you know, when it comes to Judgment, it could be that it's a karmic connection. So this has to happen in order for that karma and goodwill to come in. Then we've got the Ten of Crystals, or the Ten of Pentacles, which means that there is also going to be some financial gain, I feel. So maybe this divine, this love that's coming in is going to help you get on track with some financial things, but I think you're financially set in your own right. So just be mindful of that. We've also got the Divine. So we've got, again, the High Priestess that we had here. So 2 and 2. So we're definitely in our Divine Feminine at the moment. So, you know, I love that. The Fool is about taking that leap of faith. So, you know, we do have a few major arcanas here. You've got to get out of your own head and stop fearing the unknown. So this change that's coming in, yes, it's always scary, but it's going to be for the best. We do have a slight pause on our Ace of Pentacles, which is, you know, maybe there won't be new beginnings financially, but it could be just, you know, so pinching the pennies a little bit, or that business idea that you might have had might take that little bit longer. Then we also have the Knight of Daggers, so that would represent the Knight of Swords coming in. So that's going to be that fast message coming in. So I do feel that everything is going to be okay, but there is going to be that shake you to the core come in and disrupt the energy a little bit, but the good karma that's there is, you know, going to make sure that everything will be okay. So I am going to try the True Love Oracle now. Now these cards sometimes are a little bit sticky, and the message I got from them before was quite strange, but you know, let's just break the deck to see if we can hard to come. Hold on. One more. There we go. So boundaries. So boundaries are always important. So being true to yourself and setting clear boundaries and being clear with your intention. We all tend to pour from an empty cup from time to time. So you may have to set some boundaries in place with this love coming in, or with family members, or whoever it is that, you know, are pushing for things that you don't feel comfortable with. Always go with your gut on these things. So set your boundaries, be really clear. Let's try our Romance Oracle. What kind of love are my water signs gonna get? Did one flip them? Yeah, it did. Okay. Alrighty. So this was the first one. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking steps to go, that the steps you're guided to take. So listen to spirit, listen to your gut. Oh, there was an extra card come out. Then we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Past life relationships you have known each other before. So some of us might be connecting with someone that we have a soul connection with, or a twin flame. Take it as it resonates for you. I know who my soul connections are and who my twin flames are. I'm fortunate in that, but you will know yourself. No one can tell you that. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So that's interesting. So maybe this past love is also going to be a new love. So again, take it as it resonates. So my water signs, sounds like there's some really nice big changes coming in for you when it comes to love. So let's see what else the tarot has to say. And then we will get some hidden messages from the Lover's Oracle and the Hidden Truth. I am going to put those back because that was a little bit chaotic in that energy. So, oh, these cards have gone sticky again. I can assure you they were all behaving before. And now they want to muck up on me. So I think sometimes they get a little bit of stage fright with the camera. But let's see. Okay, that'll do. No, they don't want the bottom on this one. Okay, so we've got that tower. So we do have some crazy big changes coming in. Got a couple of reverses, and I'm going to say this one's in the upright because she's kind of sideways, but she was more upright than not. Okay, so big changes coming in. There is going to be a bit of I want to say wanting to just let things go. I feel like you know that these changes need to come in and you've just got to let it go. The Nine of Cups in reverse is you're really unsure, and the change is probably, you know, causing a little bit of heartache, but it will be for the best. We then have the Ten of Cups in the upright, so that new love is going to come in, that connection, that connection to family, that connection to love. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is, you know, being free and you know, abundant when it comes to love. We have the Ace of Cups, so it's about refilling that cup. So it was really nice, as much as a lot of people don't like to see the Tower in their readings, that those changes come in early, and then it's nice smooth sailing with a plentiful love coming in, and that light also. So let's have a look at the Lover's Oracle cards for any messages that the person that you've been thinking of, or the person in your life, wants to say to you. Now, I know one flipped then. Okay, let me see. Is there any more messages? Oh my goodness. Okay. These are a pain in the butt when they flip, because the black on black makes it hard to actually see what these ones are doing. So I'm gonna, one more. Okay. Are there any other flips? I don't think so. Okay. So what have we got? Emotions overwhelm me. Sounds like every male I know. I can't let go of you. I have to let you go to find myself. So there's some conflicting messages here. Someone's really struggling. And I feel that that change is really also playing with them as well. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. So this person is feeling really overwhelmed. As we can see, they're conflicted in their messaging. And I do feel that this is one person. A previous reading I did, I felt like there was two messages from two different people coming in. I can't come to you now. Why do I deserve someone like you? Life without without you is hopeless, dark, depressing. I miss your light. So this person's been thinking about you, and they're really overwhelmed with their feelings towards you. They weren't prepared for this. They weren't prepared to have these feelings for you, but something big is going to change in that. Let's get some final messages of the hidden truth. So things that's on their mind that they're too scared to say. Do we have any hidden truth? Come on, Spirit, what do they want to say? Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. Okay. I left before you could leave me. I want to feel that way again. So, your poor loved one. They are really missing you, I feel. I feel like they watch you. And I'm going to take that one because the card moved to reveal it. So, I feel you even though we're apart. So this person has not lost the connection to you. So I feel like maybe we did mention about new love and past life love. I feel like when you meet, they're going to feel like they've already known you. Again, take it as it resonates, because there are multiple ways, and as I said, this is a collective reading, and this is for our element of water, so our Pisces, Scorpio and Cancers out there, but these could also be for a cross watcher as well. So if you're a cross watcher watching, those energies might go either way. So it could be from your perspective, their perspective. Take it as it resonates for you. So we are going to flip the coin now, as you've seen, because I've had it on the screen already. We've got our little yes no coin. So think of your yes no question, whatever it will be, and if you haven't thought of your question, pause the video because I'm about to flip it now. The answer to that is no. So thank you, my wonderful water signs. Please like, comment, subscribe if this resonates to you. As I get more practice at this and can reserve more time, I will do them by the individual signs, so you know that will eventually be where I'm at. I have also started my Instagram page for you guys to contact me, and I will be posting little additional readings and stuff on there, so be mindful of that. And if you enjoy these readings, please like, comment, subscribe, because I really want this channel to grow. And again, if you'd like to contact me for a reading, you can contact me through my Instagram page, which is PJ the Readin Mermaid, but the handle is just at Readin Mermaid. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.